Hello and welcome back to the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show, the space where we don't just talk about the shiny dreams, we talk about real journeys. And today's topic might sound a little uncomfortable, and that's exactly why you need to hear it. If your Instagram feed is filled with friends sipping coffee in Paris, posing in Times Square, or uploading perfect study abroad reels with captions like living my best life, then this episode is for you. Here's the brutal truth: what you see online is just the highlight reel. Behind every perfect selfie is a stack of paperwork, homesickness, financial shocks, culture shock, and moments when even the strongest students feel like giving up. Statistics show that 30% of Indian students who start their study abroad application never board the plane. And among those who do, more than 60% think about returning home within the first few months. But here's the thing: studying abroad is still one of the most powerful, transformative experience of your life if you know what to expect. And today, I'll walk you through 10 brutal truths about studying abroad that no influencer or glossy brochure will tell you. If you know these truths early, you'll be ready not just to survive, but to thrive. Hello, all. I'm Kapil Gupta, career coach, life mentor, and founder of Study Abroad Academy. I'm on a mission to help 100,000 high school students break free from confusion, fear, and self doubt and step into global classrooms, powerful careers in a life they love. Now, this isn't just about studying abroad, it's about building clarity, confidence, and character. And I do it with coaching, mindset work, and the game changing power of graphotherapy. Because students deserve more than just guidance, they deserve transformation. So let's dive in. Truth number one: you'll hate the paperwork more than any exam. Your overseas journey begins not with excitement, but with endless forms. You'll spend more time filling out visa forms, uploading medical reports, signing bank documents, and verifying records than choosing your first elective. These are forms that expire if you blink, immunization documents that must be signed in a specific ink color, insurance forms in languages you don't speak. And here's the scary part: one tiny mistake, one missing signature, one incorrect date, and your application can get pushed to the next semester or even rejected. So here's the survival tip: treat your visa paperwork like your board exams. Create a tracking sheet with deadlines, embassy requirements, and backups. Don't wait for your counselor to remind you. The paperwork storm will test your patience, but surviving it is the first proof that you are ready for this journey. Then, truth number two: your friends at home will move on faster than your Wi Fi buffer. Leaving your friends behind is harder than you imagine. Group chats stay active for the first few weeks, then slowly new routines form without you. New jokes, new memories, new coffee shops. It's not betrayal, it's just life. And while you're struggling with a time zone difference and a slow Wi Fi connection, you'll watch your best friends posing stories of Friday night hangouts you're no longer part of. Now, this can make you feel invisible. But here's the truth: distance doesn't destroy strong bonds, neglect does. Schedule one call every week. Stick to it like a class. Stay connected, but don't guilt trip yourself for them. Your world is expanding, theirs is changing too, and that's okay. Coming to truth number three: the 4-month burnout cycle is real. Yes, the first month feels like a dream. You're exploring, excited, clicking photos like crazy. By the second month, reality hits. The lectures are intense. The language is harder than you expected, and the cultural differences start to weigh on you. By the fourth month, you'll surely realize your stay is halfway over. You'll feel emotionally exhausted and strangely out of place. Now, this isn't failure, it's a normal adaptation curve almost every international student goes through. Journaling your emotions, talking to mentors, or simply acknowledging the cycle will help you ride the wave instead of drowning in it. So, with that, we come to truth number four. You might not find your people until the flight home. The big dream, that magical group of friends you click with on day one. The reality, orientation week friendships can dissolve fast. Sometimes you'll feel like the odd one out, floating between groups. But that doesn't mean you won't find your tribe. Real bonds abroad form during shared struggles, missed buses, failed presentations, burnt dinners at 2 a.m. Keep showing up to clubs, events, meetups, and language tables. Be patient. Friendship abroad isn't instant coffee, it's a slow brew. Truth number five, academic culture can feel like academic hazing. Scoring 70% back home feels like a disaster, but abroad, that can be a first class grade. Grading systems, expectations, classroom culture, everything is different. Professors won't spoon feed you, and exams may count for 80% of your grade. Add to that language barriers and unfamiliar citation styles, it can feel like starting from scratch. Don't panic. Show up for office hours, ask questions, and study how the system works. Adaptability is your real superpower here. And then with that, we come to truth number six. Travel pressure steals study time and sleep. It's easy to get trapped by I must travel every weekend syndrome. Cheap flights whisper your name. Instagram makes it look like everyone else is exploring Europe every week. But this pressure can quietly wreck your grades and your health. Pick a balance. Explore 1 or 2 weekends a month and spend the rest building your routine. Remember, living abroad isn't about collecting postcards, it's about truly living there. And with that, we come to truth number seven. Your budget will explode in ways you can't predict. No matter how much you budget, it's never enough. Hidden costs pop up like mushrooms after rain. Residency permits, insurance renewals, surprise medical visits, transportation strikes, new phone plans, and of course, FOMO spending. Studies show that most Indian students abroad underestimate their monthly expenses by at least 35 to 40%. Keep an emergency credit card, track your expenses, and always keep a buffer for the unexpected. And with that, we come to truth number eight. Culture shock hits when you think you are immune. You may think I'm adaptable, I'll be fine. But one day, something small, a language mix up, a late bus, or a missing cereal brand will make you cry. And that's culture shock. And it's normal. Routine is your best friend. Find a daily coffee spot, a park bench, a walking route. Familiarity is how you give your brain room to breathe. Truth number nine, loneliness can turn into growth if you let it. At some point, you'll feel lonely. No group chat, no trip, no party can fill it. But here's the magic, that loneliness can become your greatest teacher. When you sit with your emotion instead of running away from them, you build unshakable self reliance. You discover who you are without anyone else defining you. And that's a kind of strength no degree can give. And the last one, truth number 10. Reverse culture shock is the plot twist no one warns you about. So when you return home, you expect everything to feel the same. But it doesn't. Your friends have changed. You have changed even more. The way you see the world is different. And sometimes your home doesn't fit the way it used to. And that's called reverse culture shock. And the best way to handle it? Stay connected to the world you built abroad. Keep some of your new routines alive. Talk to other returnees. Slowly, you'll blend your old and new worlds into something even richer. Studying abroad isn't all sunshine and selfies. It's messy, it's unpredictable, it's real life amplified. But it's also one of the most powerful experiences you'll ever have. Yes, the paperwork will frustrate you. Yes, you'll feel homesick, broke, and tired. But you'll also come back with a clear sense of who you are, what you can handle, and how big the world truly is. And that's why we say that when we go abroad, it's not only for study purposes, it's a life changing, life transformation experience. You'll groom yourself into a thorough gentleman. The brutal truths don't make the experience worse, they make it honest. And that honesty prepares you to make the most of it. If you're serious about studying abroad, don't just dream, prepare. Create a checklist, learn about budgeting, talk to people who have been there, and most importantly, build your emotional toolkit as much as your academic one. Because the more prepared you are, the more magical this journey becomes. If this episode opened your eyes, share it with one friend who's applying to study abroad. Hit subscribe so you don't miss my next episode, where I'll share a real reintegration checklist for students returning home. I'm Kapil Gupta, and this was the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show. Remember, studying abroad doesn't just change your address, it changes you. In fact, it transforms you.